I mean, people love their teeth. I mean, it's no pun intended, but we really are attached to our teeth. And it's a big loss when someone has to lose a tooth. Now, after a person loses a couple, and then maybe, okay, well, that wasn't so bad, and then think, well, they can lose a couple more. But truthfully, it's a sign of health, vigor, strength. I've still got my teeth, can smile proudly and be happy about that. The thing is, a lot of people don't have to lose their teeth if they follow the path of minimally invasive dentistry. So, for example, person comes in, they have a small cavity, very small cavity. Traditional dentistry, if they're going to use, we hope not, but if they're going to use a silver mercury filling, they have to grossly cut down through the chewing surface of the tooth just to take out that small little decay. And the reason they have to do that is the silver mercury filling goes in soft and has to go in like a wedge. It locks in a wedge form so that it can't come out. An undercut wedge. It's undercut into the tooth. Now that puts strain and stress on the tooth, and the mercury filling, silver filling, it expands and contracts at a different rate than the tooth. And so hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, we begin seeing cracks. Now Mother Nature made, as you cut through the enamel of the tooth and you're into the dent, and Mother Nature made this interesting little network of fibers. They're cross fibers, like fiber optic cables just going through the tooth from side to side, and that's the dentin. It's got this whole matrix. So now if you cut through that, you've basically cut through the cables. So just putting in a traditional filling weakens the tooth by some 20 to 30%. If it goes over into the flossing area down the side of the tooth, it can be up to 66%. That's traditional dentistry. Minimally invasive dentistry, we see that small little cavity. We take our stain, we only remove exactly where the decay is, and then we use a little air abrasion to roughen up the surface, and then we put bonding in there and build it up in little increments, and it's done. It's sealed, and it will stay sealed. I don't know if it's lifetime or not. I don't know why not. It could be. That's done. Meanwhile, the traditional side, he's got the big filling. It starts to break down. He gets another bigger filling put in. It begins to crack. He gets a crown. Now the whole side of the tooth is ground down. A crown is put over the tooth. The patient's fine. Everything's good. It looks fine, chewing traditional dentistry. 3, 4, 5 years later, it starts hurting. Oh, now you need a root canal. So they make a hole in the crown, and they do a root canal. And about 7, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 years goes by. Tooth feels loose. Dentist finds out, oh, you broke the tooth at the gum line. Well, you need to go have that tooth extracted and an implant put in. That can be the route of traditional dentistry because it did the best it could with the tools it had, but it's, in my opinion, overly aggressive. Versus minimally invasive dentistry, you had the one little tiny pinpoint filling done and still functioning happy.